Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. Play by the rules, but be ferocious. Motivation is the catalyzing ingredient for every successful innovation. Every problem is a gift. Without problems, we would not grow. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. Strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle. Everyone wants to live on top of the mountain, but all the happiness and growth occurs while you're climbing it. Mistakes are the growing pains of wisdom. The greatest thing in this world is not so much where we stand as in what direction we are moving. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. The only way you are going to have success is to have lots of failures first. If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs. I do not know the word quit. Either I never did, or I have abolished it. To be successful, you have to have your heart in your business, and your business in your heart. It's very easy to be different, but very difficult to be better. Happy employees lead to happy customers, which leads to more profits. Forget past mistakes. Forget failures. Forget everything except what you're going to do now and do it. Many companies get trapped by the paradox of hitting numbers now versus improving sales for future quarters or years ahead. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If you think it's expensive to hire a professional, wait until you hire an amateur. Time spent on hiring is time well spent. Sourcing and finding people is the most important. You can't recruit, message, or network with someone you haven't found. The harder you work, the luckier you get. Hiring the wrong people is the fastest way to undermine a sustainable business. People are not your most important asset. The right people are. Your human talent is your most important talent. Acquiring the right talent is the most important key to growth. Hiring was and still is the most important thing we do. Great vision without great people is irrelevant. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Minds are like flowers, they only open when the time is right. When you connect to the silence within you, that is when you can make sense of the disturbance going on around you. The true measure of success is how many times you can bounce back from failure. The discontent and frustration that you feel is entirely your own creation. Reality is a projection of your thoughts or the things you habitually think about. A broken friendship that is mended through forgiveness can be even stronger than it once was. Our way of thinking creates good or bad outcomes. Happy people produce. Bored people consume. The most valuable gift you can receive is an honest friend. When your back is to the wall and you are facing fear head on, the only way is forward and through it. Success will be within your reach only when you start reaching out for it. You willed yourself to where you are today, so will yourself out of it. Before you can successfully make friends with others, first you have to become your own friend. No matter how small you start, always dream big. It sometimes takes a state of solitude to bring to mind the real power of companionship. The first place where self-esteem begins its journey is within us. When you're scared, you stay as you are.